hot coffee. Go, go, go. Gotta get that coffee. Here we are. We're live. That's right. There's me with my coffee. It's time for Sunday school. Let's make me bigger. Oops. Okay. There we go. A little bit bigger. Hi, Spirit. Yes, the dogs are coming. It's around me. Good morning or evening or afternoon, depending on where in the world you are, whenever you're watching this. Picked up this short stories in German from one of the little library boxes on my walk. This connection looks really kind of not very good today. Did you know that I've been studying German, and one of the many amazing school communities, Skool, I belong to is called Now German. And he does a great job, the two of them, in their videos going over the lessons to really help integrate the Duolingo that I do sometimes in a half-focused manner, but it's still absorbing. I've been studying since the beginning of the year with future plans of going to Germany. And also it's my heritage, Weissman, white man from the brothers came over from Prussia around 1852 through the Great Lakes into Chicago and became farmers in Indiana. And there you go. That's half of my heritage, or a part of my American muttness. Let's see if I turn the music off, if this connection gets a little bit better. Might be a little stronger, less drain. It looks a little better already. So we'll just have to go with that, won't we? Yes. We could play some funky music in the background some other way. Did you like my clutter there? Cluttered bed in my temporary housing situation. Very exciting. This background music is more for me than it is for you. There we go. Keep my system a little bit regulated. Let's arrive, shall we? Sunday school, the wise way. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, smile and enjoy. Generate some joy. That is the quick and easy reset. All right, it's not always easy. It's the quick and simple reset you can do anywhere, anytime to help you reset, refresh, renew, revitalize you. That's right. The more you practice, the more it becomes an automatic part of you. And that is the core of what I'm doing in all of my school communities, bringing people together to simplify, to cut through the crap that we silly humans put in the way of connecting to ourselves and to one another. School as a platform is absolutely incredible at that, being optimized for human connection instead of being optimized to take your information, feed you ads, and keep you on the platform like a kind of drug, right? That's how so many other quote unquote social media platforms operate. Not very social, and in fact stirring the divisiveness of devices rather than truly bringing people together. School is absolutely incredible for that, and also geared towards moving it off platform to in real life. Goose has been doing a world tour and creating meetups, school meetups all over the globe. Yes, hi Max, make your appearance. Come on up. Mr. Max, star of the show, outside wrestling with Spirit. Go back outside. Outside. Go on. Outside. Okay, fine. Instead, Spirit came inside. So what are we doing here today? Today, we're just doing a little weekly recap as we coast through what is the summer here in California and getting ready for fall. And we'll be doing more guest presentations and roundtables and spotlights and things on this show as I bring it together, but just kickstarting it, getting going again after falling off the end of last year, the beginning of this year, due to life upheaval circumstances. The key is just to keep going. It doesn't always look like you think it will, right? People come in and they start a community and they think, oh, this is great, it's going to take off. And there's that plateau, just like when you're working out. And you have to keep showing up. That's why every good coach talks about your big why. Why? This is my big why. Arms up to the sky in a great big why. Unwinding the tensions, taming the tensions of modern living over devices. Yes, use your big why physically, but also know your big why of meaning, that hook that pulls you through when things are tough. And they get tough when you're growing a community. Someone just archived one because of all of the spam and the attention distraction, time drain that it can become when you get going. The Women's Network gets a lot of, my WOW network for Women Leader gets a lot of spam requests, and men coming to fish for business, even though it says women only. And it's a problem. Spam is a reality in our world today. Spammers and scammers are everywhere and getting ever more tricky with AI. So you must be vigilant. You have to put your defenses up. Skool, as a platform, does a great job of defending community owners against this. Platform wide, and then on an individual level, you have a lot of control with different settings as far as how you bring people into the community, the onboarding, and how you have it set up for posting and comments and permissions for people. And then just community self-cleaning, pest control, I like to call it, the pest control. Folks can report them and help keep a quality of membership so that it can be optimized for connection instead of pushy pitches. Right? We don't want that. That's why a lot of us are no longer on the other platforms, is because we really find that distasteful. So come together in these wonderful little containers. I have my bowl of mixed nuts that all are like gateways to the stadium of my special seasoning, working with me in a wise mentorship that helps you integrate these simple practices into your life so that you can lead well, so that you can make more money with less effort, so that you can thrive in a healthy, wealthy, wise life that's full of fun-loving freedom. And towards that end, I have the brand new framework. I've got tons of frameworks and different spins on the program. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Wendy S. Wiseman of Wiseman Integrative Social Enterprises, based in Folsom, California, specializing in taming your tensions to stop the stress, beat burnout, overcome overwhelm, all of those things. Passionate in the mission of creating a better world together as happier, healthier humans. Happier, healthier. That doesn't mean happy, healthy, Pollyanna, happiness, positivity. No. This is about, holy crap, the shit hit the fan again. How can I be a happier, healthier version of myself in this mess, right? Now, of course, my specialty is working with Gen Xers, Gen exhausted to Gen excellent, totally awesome, helping leaders over 40, queers over 40, folks over 40, and a lot of folks in their 20s and 30s that feel like they're over 40. Break through the painful patterns of being stuck in that middle muck where you've got body pains and brain fog and business or career fatigue and maybe some relationship strains, and you're just like, oh, and you got to break free so that you can be again, right? Have energy and restore that vitality, streamline your success in your personal and business lifestyle, how you're integrating the pieces of you to live a life you love. That's right. And of course, becoming a Skool community owner is an absolutely incredible way to do that, to take your passion. If you don't know what your passion is, ask your friends, your family, what is it that I talk about all the time that won't, sometimes you're like, I wouldn't just shut up about that, I get really excited about. What is that thing? And they'll tell you. Oh man, sometimes I wish you'd shut up about Dungeons and Dragons or restoring old wagons or whatever it is that you're totally into. And you can create a community around that and actually make money. Turn your passion into profit with a purpose that creates more joy in the world. That's bringing people together around that. And when it feels good like that, it doesn't feel like work. And a lot of people are leaving their 9-to-5s or retiring their mothers or their fathers or buying them wonderful things just from creating a simple school around something they love and monetizing that. And you can start for free. There's a 14-day free trial. And if you use my link, I will walk you through, handhold your setup. It's super simple for me at this point. I've built so many communities. And I've helped others get started, to get going, to get growing. And then I can recommend others as you grow to help streamline that process. And I have a wonderful pool of schoolers, experts in all of the different aspects of running a community, because there's a lot more. But the most important thing is just starting and showing up. That's it. It can be that simple. Start and show up and invite people, right? Say, hey, I'm starting this new thing. Would you like to build it with me? Some people will come in and then you'd be like, hey, what if we did this? And then you do that and you try it. You see how it goes. And that's how you grow. Grow with ease, right? Explore and engage your self-awareness and your connection to others. And activate and attract more momentum with action and shift, right? That course correcting so that you can keep going in the direction you want and don't get thrown off track or drift around. You shift and scale. That's how you strengthen, you grow, you expand, enhance, and enjoy the process. Did you get that? That was ease right there. That was the framework. That was the four letters, EASE. And I put the S as a dollar sign because, hey, we're turning our passion into profit here on Skool. We are. Let me show you the communities. Just hop over here to this screen and voila, there we are. This is the Enjoy community where we are infusing every day with more joy. You don't have to show up every day. You can come at will. It is still currently free, a free community to come in. You can see we get these drawn, inspired by the actionforhappiness.org calendar. They encourage sharing. You go there, actionforhappiness.org, and download these calendars that have daily posts like this. And I generate a daily inspiration around that daily action for happiness with 3 action prompts and 1 to 3 motivational quotes down here, and then an integration or reflection question at the end. And you can get these every single day. If you want to show up every day, that's great. If you just want to pop in when you need a boost, that's great too. And then in the classroom, we've got the new Grow with Ease framework here. The Grow with Ease 5-day challenge. This is the first draft, and we're moving into an awesome August accelerator. You can come together and join us all about this. We'll do another run through of the 5-day challenge the first week of August if you'd like to join us, and then I'll be putting the videos in here and making it more. There's a bonus money mojo method down here that's going to be all about building your school to turn your passion into profits with purpose, whether you're giving back the money you make to a charity organization or some cause that you want to support, or whether you're using it to fund your future and to grow more money. It's up to you, but you can do both. There's no reason you can't. and who wouldn't want to give back? Yes. In this mission of creating a better world together as happier, healthier humans. So yeah, you can see this is what the communities look like. There's the feed thread, the classroom, there's a calendar where you can put events such as this one. There you go, Sunday School. It's what's happening right now. You can change the view to little tabs, and you can see other members, and you can see where you're ranking on the leaderboard, 7-day, 30-day, all time. And you can see what unlocks for you at each level. I'll be adding some more of these soon. And then there's the About landing page where you land when you arrive, and it says join here, where I have the settings button. It'll say invite people when you're a member, and this just gives people a little more idea of what's going on here. Now, the next step is Wise Schoolers Community, which is for next level community leaders, living healthy, wealthy, wise life, growing with ease. You can see my old Community Catalyst photo here, me at, my computer's slow, me at school headquarters last year in September, and I'm up to like almost 9,000 contributions now and maybe 800 followers, getting close to 900 followers, but active every single day on the platform because I love the platform that much. And Wise Schoolers is a place to come together with other school experts and motivated community owners, not just focused on scaling to 7 figures, but focused on that business life integration, that being a wise schooler, living a healthy, wealthy, wise life, growing with ease instead of hustle and grind. We're not about the bro marketing. We're not about the hustle and grind here. We are a community of wise school leaders. And I've just started a daily focus theme here: Mission Monday, Tactics Tuesday, Workflow Wednesday, Trailblazer Thursday, Friday, Fiesta, yay! Because celebrating your wins is incredibly important to keeping that momentum, that progress, that energy moving forward. So there it is, all for $1 a day. That's $365 a year right now. $1 a day, yo, no brainer. Just like it's a no brainer if you level up to the next Enjoy experience or Wise mentorship, and it's $10 a day for 1 short year to improve your entire life moving forward. It's $3,650 for the mentorship. But it is life-changing, and it's less than most Americans spend on healthcare and trying to fix their falling apartness and their stuckness. So it is all wonderful. Let's move right along to the WOW Network, and I'll share this tab. Recently put out a WOW manifesto. We are women of wellness, worth wisdom. We lead with heart. We build with passion. We rise with purpose. We grow with ease. We're halting the hustle, overcoming overwhelm, banishing burnout. Yes, I love playing with words. We played the game, followed the rules, and remained unseen, unheard, unwanted, but not anymore. Not here. We grow businesses without sacrificing ourselves. We don't compete and defeat. We collaborate. We don't hustle and grind. We flow. We value being real. Real support, real growth, real results. It's not just business, it's leadership, it's legacy, and we're in it together. We are strong. We belong. Women leaders. Welcome to WOW Network. That's right. Women of wellness, women of wealth, women of worth, women of wonder. There we are. I'm going to hop right on over to the Schoolers community for you now. Maximilian's back. That's right. I guess I'll have another sip of coffee. You can see over here on the right the image with their faces on the friends in the big cup. We've got Schoolers' faces superimposed over there because we're all friends here, and this is the community for school owners. And every week they do school news. Every Tuesday, school news, and they talk about school and the new releases. This past week, they released more native video capability. You can now send short videos directly in DMs without having to upload your video from your phone or put a link from Loom or YouTube or whatever the others are. Now you can just make a short recording right in the DMs, and it's incredibly convenient. You can do it on the About page, posts, comments, courses, DM, About pages, etc. Native video is everywhere now. And soon, live streaming is coming. They're working on that. They've got the Apple, Google Pay coming, the native live streaming, and then subscription courses so that you can have a free community and then just charge recurring on the courses in the classroom. Currently, there's only one-time payments for the courses in the classroom. You can unlock them privately. You can have a buy one time. You can unlock them at a level, or they can just be open to the community. So there's different ways to configure your community, your classroom offerings. Some people use the classroom spaces not for teaching or lessons, but for directories or spotlighting other community members. There's a lot of different ways to use it. It doesn't have to be a classroom. It's more of a container bin, right? For organizing. So this is awesome. When you start your school community, you definitely want to come and participate in the Schoolers community itself. You can see there's the archive of the school news and the School 101, which I went through in the school community when it used to be the school community and the school games, and they've come together. The focus is no longer on that drive for the big money, but you can see the games tab here, and the games are quarterly now and by category. So you have a much higher chance, and they pay your way to LA if you're a winner. I think it's the top 5 in each category. Yeah, there it is. All expenses paid trip to LA to hang out with Sam and Alex Hormozy, the Schooler team, top schoolers, other top schoolers in all of the different categories. And it's just so exciting. I was really lucky to get to visit there in a previous way by reaching level 7 in the school community. That was one of the unlocks. And I went last year on September 13th, Friday, September 13th. But you can see these are the leaders, and it's about how much their MRR has grown. It's not about the total bottom line. It's about community growth. Yes? How's it growing? Not about like, oh, I can do a push and slam this much down, right? That was definitely a season of madness last year. But it's really going well. People are super excited. I look forward to watching the replays of the gatherings. They share that, the mastermind get-togethers. And I think I have communities in a few of these. I think I have a community in relationships. I have a couple in self-improvement. I don't have any in sports. I have 1 or 2 in health and none in tech. But I have none in spirituality either. And there might be 1 or 2 in money. No music communities of my own that I own. And I do have a hobbies community. Cool stuff. So yeah, come explore. Come explore. It is super exciting. Super school. Here's one of my hobby project sites, the Barefoot Vitality, which is, you can see here, I posted the Saturday session where I was talking all about the ease framework. And I am super excited to say that you can still, this weekend, it's still the weekend here in California, and you can use this special offer QR to get a $100 ease action plan breakthrough session, one-to-one with me. And that is super exciting. Let me see. I think I put some captions up for people to reach me. Here we go. You can come into the Enjoy community there at enjoy.wisewithwendy.com. You can book a quick connect, 15-minute connection call with me, not a pitch, not selling, just connecting, getting to know one another. Say, hey, this is me, this is you. If you want to put Skool there, you can go school.wisewithwendy.com and start your own Skool, and then let me know and I can help you out if you just want to set it up yourself and get going instead of waiting to build it with me. But definitely let me know. And I will help guide your growth. So there you have it. That's about it for today's episode of Sunday Skool. I hope you thought it was cool. And I'm looking at all of these old caption things. Crap, cut the crap, no excuses, feel better fast. That was the end of the last year promotion I was doing. Cut the crap for less pain, more energy, radiant health. What's holding you back? Break free. Silly Wendy. But yes, I'll probably be reopening the pain-free community and some others too with this $9 a month hobby starter community thing. It's a great way for testing your ideas, for starting little hobby side projects, for just really dipping your toe in and growing until you find that one passion project that you can immerse yourself in and turn that passion into profits so that you're just doing what you love and it doesn't feel like work anymore. You don't have a job, you just do what you love and you hang out with people that love doing what you love too. And that is the secret sauce to designing your dream life, folks. So if you'd like to learn more, come on into the community. You can find some of my communities that I'm highlighting on my profile if you want, but come on in to enjoy.wisewithwendy.com. Grab this special offer. There's only a handful left, a handful of spots left, and you want to get that. But when you come into the community, you'll learn more about the upcoming awesome August Accelerator. And this week, there's a special early bird enrollment options that will save you money for saving yourself money because you have less health expenses and you're making more money because you're feeling better about what you're doing in your life and business. So it's a win-win all around. If you want to join us for that awesome August Accelerator to grow with ease, enjoy ease. Who doesn't want more ease in their life? Tell me that. Where do you feel stuck in your life? Where do you feel that you've got some limitations? Is it some neck or back pain? Is it a relationship strain? Is there just an energy drain in your business or career? Or you just have that lackluster? Is that all there is that comes at midlife? It's not a crisis. It's a crossroads. It's a transitional time for you to realign, to refine your path forward. And I'm here to help. Let me tell you, I've fallen apart. I'm a cat that's had more than 9 lives already in my 5 decades. I'm in that 50 plus bracket, that 55 plus bracket, getting real close to 60. I've fallen apart physically with chronic pain and insomnia and categorized obese at topping 200 pounds. I restored that in my 40s. And in my 50s here, I've had another complete financial collapse due to poor choices. And that's what gave birth to my first signature course, Wise Choices, all of the poor choices I've made in my life. But I was still choosing to take action, to gamble on the chance, on the mission of designing my dream life, of not settling for less. And when you're on an adventure like that, there are trials, there are setbacks. You might get attacked by a swarm of mosquitoes or stuck in a bog or break your ankle or your leg or whatever it is on the adventure, and you keep going. That's life. It's a grand adventure, right? How do you keep going? You have that drive, that mission, that desire, that big why. Why? So I'm here as a resilient rebel. I've gone from Gen exhausted to Gen excellent. Yes. And I am getting better and better every day, restoring that resilience, choosing to be a happier, healthier human. Come what may, moment by moment, day by day. And I'm inviting you to join me on the journey. We're creating a movement of spreading joy, choosing joy. We're creating these movements. There's another community I didn't show you, the Queers Over 40, the Queer Here. It's another one of my frameworks, and the Drag King Den. It's bringing together kings and queens and burlesque and cabaret and circus and kink and all kinds of performers, performing arts and artists in the realm of performing arts, wig makers, costumers, stage production, producers, hosts, MCs. I was a really good curator in the 90s in the downtown dance scene, performance art, PS 122 dance theater workshop. Anyhow, enough about memory lane. On that note, I'm going to leave you with that passionate speech that I just spewed forth at you. It's time. The show is over. It's 8:33. Make it a great day. Every day, it's up to you. You choose how you're going to show up. You can always choose to flip the script, to shift your perspective, to use that reset we did at the beginning. Breathe, smile, and enjoy. I'll see you soon in the community, yeah? Or on the special action plan call. Peace.